Hi, my people. Welcome to this special edition of The Bench. You know that every Friday I'm always having a special guest, and today I'm excited, even though we are morning. But the special guest I have with me here today is going to make this episode even more exciting and throw more light into a lot of things. And without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, help me welcome my boss, the one and only Ameyaw.
Did this.
Boss, how are you doing today?
Charlie, I'm good. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I came on camera,
Yeah.
and then my first time being on your show.
With me. We've never done anything together.
And I've been here for 8 years. You haven't even said,
Wow. Guys, did I tell you my names? Anyway, my name is Lady Shekpa. Let's get branch into the rest of our conversation for today. There is a video of the foreign minister, Ablakwa, talking about the fact that now the president is going to be relentless and ruthless in his campaign against galamsey. And we also saw a video of the policemen in one of the villages and they were shooting. I don't know, have you seen that video?
Yes, actually, I posted it on as well because I'm working with the police, the IGP, in terms of posting some things on and sharing on social media. So in the WhatsApp group, it was shared, and then I also recirculated it. So yes, I've seen that. Well, I mean, these people lost their lives because they're going to launch a campaign that's fighting against galamsey. So for me, I think it's in order that the reason why they lost their lives would not be seen as they've lost their lives for nothing. Really, that campaign must be taken seriously. It must be pushed head on so that results that matter will be achieved. And so Black was saying that, I mean, I would have wished that it wasn't him, because for me, I want him to be the foreign minister and talk about foreign affairs. But it's something that connects everywhere. It's linked. Most of the people who have been caught doing it are even foreigners. And so in a way, it's not out of place for him to talk about it. So I really hope it's not just talk shop, but we really see results. And from the video that came up that we're talking about, it shows that it's become the livelihood of people. And so obviously it's not going to go away easily.
Just like that,
there's going to be resistance from those who are doing it, and the owners of the companies that are pushing it. So it's not going to be an easy battle. But once we are determined, and we have to do it with a human touch, there should be a gradual way of saying, don't do this, go and do that. Then it becomes some sort of an easy transition. But if there is no alternative being proposed immediately and it's just Takashi, we are being brute, then some people would fight back, and that's when it becomes messy, like what we've seen.
Yeah, because I absolutely had, I don't know if I'm the only one seeing a problem with it, but I had a problem with the video, the way the police were going about it. I understand that the people are doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and to think that they are even comfortable, the community members are comfortable with their own water bodies looking like that, that's absurd. But then with the way the police they are firing into air, because I saw they were shooting their guns into air.
Yeah, which is a safer way to do it. They shouldn't aim it to people.
It could, because they were where they were shooting, people were there, right?
But if it goes into the air and it comes down.
But it wasn't up. It was this way, and people were there. So what if it had hit someone?
Okay.
Yes, because they did. We had a couple of gunshots from that.
I didn't see
and people were running.
Direct fire shots, but I mean, I heard it, and so I wanted to assume that it was being shot into the air and not pointed at anybody. But that only became the result to that only when people were fighting. And if you listen to, I think it was one person in red because the video, and then they arrested this person and his demeanor was very different
of them, yeah.
from what he has said. And me class so and because
but when they arrested him, he mellowed.
He mellowed. So a lot of that came from how the resistance they were met with. And so if the people had, because I think they had just gone there to seize the machines that were being used to do the operations, and that is simple. It's a matter of them coming, confiscate and take it away. So it's an operation that should have gone smoothly.
Yeah.
But the moment people were like, yeah, my own fire, and they were throwing stones, and then the police also have to do something. I think they were very professional. Within the video, we showed that some of them were injured because they were throwing stones at them. I mean, these are things nobody wants to see. We want it to be in the movies. We don't want it. It was a little bit uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah.
Because it was like chaotic. It was like a scene in the movie, and not so much well directed like a movie. So like, hey, this is close home. And it was worrying also the kinds of things that people were saying. Like this man in red, he was willing to die and harm anybody who was in the way. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't just be stop it, but in the communities we should really give them alternatives, and this is where government comes in, because the livelihood of the people matter, and it should find ways to give them an alternative. I mean, if this one factory, whatever thing is there and it's really pushed, then the people, instead of want to go and do galamsey to earn something, are now going to work in these factories and earn a living. So,
because I talking about the one dam, one factory.
I mean, that one district,
one district initiative that
1D, 1F. The Naughty Boys have a different meaning for the 1D, 1F, but it's one district, one factory.
One factory.
And I think it's quite basic. If you have that, of course, it becomes the block you can build on. So you can now have multiple factories elsewhere. But I think that is where we really need to look and fight the menace of galamsey alongside with, because
but a lot of people are kind of interested. They are happy with the way the police is going about. They are happy because looking at the comment section when the video was posted and the kind of comments we are getting, at least 99% of the comment section, everybody's in support of what is happening and how the police is going about it. And then they are saying, a lot of people are actually of the view that this is something we should have gone with this approach even long before we lost these our fallen heroes. But anyways, let's just use that as extra motivation.
But then again, this is the first time they've seized. And during the MBP, they seized all these machines, and then it became another different story. What then came of it? So it's not entirely new. But once we are committed to receiving the results, and that's what I'm saying, it must be a long-term thing.
Yeah,
that you're not saying that we are making them stop now, and then what? They go home and then they're not getting anything to do, and then
because some of the people are also complaining of jobs. That's what the people do for a living. So what do they do now?
I mean, we're all happy in terms of the bigger campaign against galamsey, but when you look into the issues, the other things that need to happen, and we are happy that people immediately affected may not be happy because they feel they're losing their job. So yes, that's a way to look at it.
Okay, well, since the rest of the world agrees with how the police, they're handling this, and then we hope that, just like my boss is saying, the fight against it will be consistent, and with time, galamsey will be a thing of the past. Now, moving to Ghana is a democratic country, right? We have our rights, our freedoms as people. And one of the rights we have as Ghanaians, or freedoms we have as citizens in the country, is freedom of speech, which means that you are allowed to air your views and opinions about stuff that is going on. But one thing people say is that after your freedom of speech, the aftermath of your freedom of speech cannot be determined. You can only determine what you will say, but the aftermath consequences of it or whatever that is going to follow, you cannot determine. And that is dependent on the things you say. And that is taking me to a couple of days ago, we had this presenter on Want to Me Radio that came out. When I watched that video, I was laughing. I was laughing because of how he was screaming and shouting on top of his voice. I could almost see the lines from his throat. I could almost see the lines on his throat. Like, I was like, is it that serious? He's talking about he's saying, it's not a fact, he's saying that the president is aware of what is happening. Hence the 8 people that died. So we need to ask the president what he did, which I feel is a very bold statement to sit on radio and say with no evidence. Because once you say something like this, you present evidence, then we know that you know what you're talking about. So the radio station came out with a press release to tell us that what the presenter is saying is his personal opinions. And what they day-to-day believe is. So today I'm just asking that, boss, should I say something right now on the bench? Since I have Ameyaw himself there, I want to know if he's going to deny me 3 times, like the way Peter denied Jesus.
I even do it 5 times. I already know if
Peter says, I don't know him already. Are you sure? Were you not his disciples? I don't know him.
Yes, I mean, you have to understand that when these suits come, they don't come in just one fold, because the platform that the person said it on is also liable as much as the person who said it.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's important to state clearly what is the opinion of the platform on the matter, as well as what the presenter is saying. I mean, a lot of the things that he said, when I listened to it, yes, he said was bold, but some was also foolish.
Yeah.
I think if it was an opinion that you are sharing, that's fine. But when you present things as fact, you must be ready to back it with evidence and proof. And I think at the moment we have too many conspiracy theories being thrown around. And I think the very first address the president made to the nation, he sort of urged people to stop politicizing the issue, cut down on the conspiracies and all of that, and let those in charge of investigations do what they have to do and put it out there. And I am fully in support of that. I think the conspiracy theories are becoming too much, and the sad thing is people are believing it.
Because a lot of people are buying into it.
You see some comments being left online, things that people are saying. You realize that. I think there was one video of some women who had gone to sort of mourn at the venue, and they were visibly being heard that this is planned. It's not going to go. The president needs to investigate, and so they've bought into the conspiracy that people are selling, that there's some wrongdoing, it was planned,
or it's spiritual,
and all of that. So I think the earliest we get to the bottom of this and give some sort of closure to it, the better for the nation, the better for the families involved, and put things in place. So I think the arrest of this presenter, I think it's in good. It's only right that is done, because he said some things that were alleging that people had plotted what happened, and so he should be able to prove it when he's queried.
But don't you find it ironic though?
That
well, I find it a bit ironic, because the presenter is a presenter on Want to Me Radio, and Want to Me have said so much.
Well,
what the presenter has said is not what Want to Me cannot say. Want to Me himself, he's said so much. So to think that he, the owner of the radio station, I find it a bit ironic.
He must also see the sense and sensibilities in issues.
Okay.
And as reckless as Wontumi may have been in the past, I don't see him making such statements on the matter as this presenter presented it.
I agree with you.
So wrong is wrong. I think earlier this week I stated somewhere that wrong is wrong. There's no MPP wrong and NDC wrong.
Yeah.
And so as a country, we must begin to appreciate that what is wrong, and regardless of political coloring, we should be able to call what is wrong. I think again, same light this week, we also saw the TikTokers. And I mean, in the beginning, the videos I saw, they seemed like fun, but then as people shared more and more of what really happened in that live broadcast, it just didn't make sense. Some of the things that they were talking about. So it was just distasteful. And again, some people even threatened to kill people.
Yeah.
And you don't.
They threatened to kill the president and his wife.
Don't joke with killing somebody. It just doesn't make sense.
But let me pick your mind on this now that we are talking about these TikTokers, because this was an issue that came out, and these people said these things they said, right, which is just it's just not okay. And under the comment sections of some of these videos posted and the things they said, you find a lot of people supporting them. And then people are making a comparison. They've made it all about politics.
Yes. Yeah.
You find them making a comparison of, oh, where were you when they said this to this particular person that was in power? Where were you when they said this? I just want to pick your mind on it, because it feels like where we've gotten to as a country, we cannot separate common sense from politics.
Yeah.
Everything is just around that. And sometimes...
Yes, I mean...
Eddie.
And that's what they are pushing. I mean, there are a lot of learned people in politics, and they know in their heart that that's not right.
Yeah.
But they know that that's how they feed the masses that support them. And so they would not come and call it out and say it's wrong. Because when they do it, they lose that kind of base with them, which shouldn't be the case. I've seen the comments, and rightly so, because people have done it in the past.
Yeah.
So, but the issue is, if it was wrong then, it's still wrong
now.
So then how do we solve it? So that we don't leave it to the politicians.
Yeah.
Those politicians who said it in the past to come out and apologize for doing it, so that we know that they know it's wrong, and then now they can criticize what is being done equally. The early part of the videos I saw, the person was like, he wished it was this person instead of that person. For me, that is just a wicked thing, but it's not a crime to say that, oh, I wished it was that person.
Yeah.
Because
you are wishing.
It's
so
wishing.
That's just your wicked mind.
It's wickedness on your part to wish death on somebody. But when you say that you are now going to perform the action and kill that person, that becomes criminal or leading to being criminal. And I think people should also differentiate that within the discussions. And then we in Bonena may say, oh, Bonena, the death that happened to this person should have
happened to you.
That's my wish. That's my opinion. That one, no courts, unless the court of witchcraft can sit and say that you wished this harm on, so they're judging you. But no court to say that, oh, because you wished it was this person that died in the accident instead of the other, it's a crime. That's not. And so I think people should distinguish between that as well.
Okay, so the funeral of the 8 fallen heroes, it's happening today at the Black Star Square, and then I'm just looking at videos of people in attendance, high-profile people, and the president just came in. I'm seeing a couple of ministers here and there. I'm also looking at some celebrities that are coming in, and I'm happy that we are having people come from all the political parties. This is not an NDC funeral, it's a Ghana funeral. So I'm seeing different people from different flag bearers of different parties are all there and all that. I also just saw the one of the boys that Omane was taken care of.
Yes, I've seen the video. So there is this guy, Bones Man.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of blogs, videos highlighting the plight of people.
Yeah.
And then people coming to help. So one of the boys he presented, as we found out today, was receiving support from Omane Wama.
Yeah.
And the boy also, he has one leg amputated. He also came to the funeral grounds. So it shows you the kind of person he was beyond the politics, and why some people feel deeply hurt by this. I think when the death came, we saw videos of people in the community where he lives, traders referring to him as their father.
Yeah, Dada, Papa, yeah, Papa.
So it just shows the kind of person he was. I think the funeral has been well put together. Last night I saw that they had cast some LED lights on the arch, and it was projecting Ghana colors, and then image of those that had passed away. And I think it's a befitting state burial for these 8 people. And we wish the family well. They will find some sort of closure after today, and then do their own things as families here on. And yeah, so I think that's what I say.
I think I saw a comment somewhere in passing that said that, aside the state burial, they were also thinking that maybe they should make some sort of a statue.
When it comes to statues and all of that, for me, I'm not for it. But there are 8 people.
Are we
going to do
have
statues for all of them?
Or we're going to select
why are you going to put it
3?
so that it makes meaning to all the people involved? If it was all military people, then you can say maybe in the military camp or whatever it is, you're erecting this and it signifies something to all of them. So I think it may be difficult. But let's continue to remember them. The day they passed away, it should be remembered each year, so that it serves as a lesson for all of us. I mean, per the investigations that may come out, I'm sure lapses that may have come in from wherever will be seen, and then they can work on that. I mean, if they can do a statue, that's fine, but I don't think it's so necessary.
Okay. Well, just as we've said, the funeral is ongoing, and then a lot of dignitaries are in attendance of the funeral, just as it should be. And I also think that one of the best ways to show your respect and honor to these people that fell in the line of duties is for us to be respectful with the things we say, the things we post, and the things we say in general, taking into consideration that these people had loved ones. First of all, they died serving the nation. Secondly, they have families and people that care about them. It's quite too painful and sensitive for us to talk about it anyhow. So I think the best way we can honor them as ordinary people is to be respectful and mindful of the things we see. Well, that being said, we wish their families and everybody the greatest condolence, and thank you guys so much for always sticking and staying with us and interacting with our content, both on all our social media platforms and also on YouTube. And thank you so much. Today I did this with my one and only boss, Ameyaw. And it was wonderful. I'm sure you enjoyed today's episode. And until we meet again, do take care of yourself. Remember that my name is Ladyship, and we are right here at Ameyaw Studios. Bye, guys.